Hello everyone. I am so glad you have joined me today. I love sharing my ideas with you, and I hope I inspire you with today's creation. If you like this project today and want to make one for yourself, you can order the supplies from my online store. The link is below. I have a loyalty program that rewards people who order from me. Check out the program while you are on my blog. Here's the card we're going to be making today. For this card, the only stamps that I used was Butterfly Gala, the thank you so very much. So let's get started. Here are the measurements that we're going to need. And the first thing you need to use is the Peony Garden DSP. Now I chose a piece of the pink splatter and the gray peony pattern. This piece is 3 3/4 by 5. This piece is 3 by 3.5. I'm going to take and I'm going to put this on my pink splatter paper, and I think it goes that way. And I'm going to use some glue. Like so. All right, and I'm going to center this. Oops. I almost did it again. There we go. All right, I'm going to center it side to side, and the top is about the same distance. Now once I get it on there, I kind of hold one side down so it doesn't move on me. So now I've got my piece put on. I'm going to use some of the Whisper White crinkled seam binding, and I'm going to attach that to my card base with some tear and tape. I use tear and tape on my ribbons so that they don't come apart on me. So I'm going to add some tear and tape to the back, and I'm going to take the backing off of this, and make sure you burnish this good, because if it's not burnished down good, it's not going to stick. When you go to pick it up, you'll be pulling it off your paper. All right, now I'm going to take my ribbon. I'm going to figure out where I want it. I want it right about there, so I'm going to wrap this piece around to the back. I'm going to hold this, making sure it's as straight as I can get it. And to keep it in place, I'm going to put another piece of tear and tape on top, because I don't want my ribbon to come out in the mail, and when the recipient opens it, especially if it's hot, the tear and tape won't hold real well. Nothing, glue sticks because it dries, but any tape is going to release in the heat, so just keep that in mind. All right, I'm going to take my Whisper White card base, and it's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to fold it in half. Make sure you give yourself a crisp fold so that it stays flat, which will help you. Now, one thing that I always do, making sure I got this straight up, even though I flattened my card, I open it back up, and the reason being, by opening it, I know that my the way it's going to open is on the right side, and I'm not going to put my card front on upside down. I have done that, and with the glue, you can't get it off, and you didn't realize it till you went to open it and it was done. All right, so I've got that much done. Before I add my bow, I'm going to take my sentiment and some petal pink ink. And the cover on this is very deceiving because that does not look like petal pink. All right, but it truly is, I promise you. And I'm going to stamp that on my card front. Now I'm going to tie my bow. I'm going to tie a little bow so it's not too big. Give yourself plenty of ribbon when you're tying a bow. You can always pull your loops bigger. Okay. That one's just a little too big compared to the other side. There. All right, now I'm going to cut my tails and make sure you cut them at an angle so they don't ravel out. All right, got that done. And then the bow goes on with a glue dot. I gotta find the beginning. There they are. And I always look at my bow and I choose the side where the knot looks the best. And because this ribbon is really fine, pinch it so that the glue dot kind of goes in the back. And I'm going to put this one on this side because I've got more space over here to put it on. And there you, oops, now I need to add my rhinestones. And I left them at the other table. I thought to give it some bling, I would take some rhinestones and put it in the center of my flowers. Now that one was easy because I had a lot to choose from. This one doesn't have as many, so I'm still going to put 3 on there because it's pleasing to the eye. But I'm going to use a small one, and I think I'm going to put it up here, right about there. All right, so there you have it. And don't forget to stamp the inside and the envelope. Have you signed up for my newsletter yet? I send out free tutorials every week, lots of other ideas. I keep you informed with what's going on. There is a link or a box to the right on my blog. Sign up. Don't miss out on all my good ideas. I would love to have you help me out on YouTube. Make sure you click the subscribe button below so you don't miss my videos. If you want to be notified when I upload a video, click the bell next to it. Thanks for visiting me today. Have a great day.